Welcome back to what Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a WZ-131. It's a tier 7 Chinese light tank. This one's located on the south spawn of Malinovka and it's under the command of the BassmanFromHell. And we're continuing our saga of replays featuring the Bassman. We've got quite a lot of them to get through. And, well, game started. Now, this tank is armed with an 85mm gun, 200 alpha, penetration of 159 with standard ammo, goes up to 230 with heat, and you need that extra penetration because with standard ammo it can be difficult to get through the sides of some of the tier 8 and tier 9 tanks that this little light tank can come up against. In this game it's a tier 8 game, so he's going to be spotting some fairly tough looking tanks. It's only tier 8 and tier 7 on this one. He's done his quick initial spot and they found a Scorpion, but I think he was the one who actually spotted that. And, oh, he's picked up a spotter already from that one shot, I think, that was fired at the Scorpion G from the WZ-131 GFT. Now, this is pretty risky, but probably worth it, actually. Risk it for the biscuit. He's actually gone up to the little spotting bush here. We can see the enemy tanks as they go up the hill. I would actually personally go to the ramp because the ramp's so funny because you can actually spot anyone who decides to go south of the enemy cap area or the spawn area. And of course you can shoot at the enemy as they go up the hill and there's not a lot they can do about it. Even Arty on the enemy team would have difficulty putting a shell into that area. Well, he's spotted 2 enemy tanks so far, a T-44 and an OHO. Of course, he really would have difficulty penetrating some of these guys. He's getting more spotting assists, 1,500 so far. Arty's having a go. Arty's targeting the OHO at the moment. Has to be ready for a quick getaway if the enemy does spot him. Sometimes that can actually be beneficial to shoot forward and do a quick U-180 as you do that, to because otherwise reversing can be quite slow in some of these little light tanks. Still spotting the OHO, requesting fire. Now he's picking up some more. Up to just under 2k now. Oh yes, he's getting more. Keep piling it on, guys. Now just 2.7k. And that OHO is almost a one shot now. He's thinking about taking a shot himself, but he doesn't need to worry because the Arty just finished him off. That was the GW Panther. And now he's got 2.8k of damage spotted. He's certainly come a long way in the WZ-131. You may have seen some of his previous battles where he just got a first mark and, you know, minimal damage or doing a very good spotting job. Well, he seems to have come a long way in this because he's doing the right thing in terms of not actually firing at the enemy to draw attention to yourself, but actually just finding them for his teammates and allowing them to do the damage. Oh, it was seen that time, and I think it was from the guys behind him. That 7032, and you don't want to get a double 122mm round. Oh, that was the SU-130PM 496. It took him in the engine. He's lost 496. That's huge, but it's a low roll for the SU-130PM. Popping up. Now, where are they? There's the SU-130. Come on, Arty. Do your job. The SU-130PM's pulling away. He puts a round into T-25 too. He wasn't spotted. Bush mechanic. Go for it again. No, didn't get it that time. Was spin. Okay. He did pull back that way, the conventional way, reversing, but... Oh, the SU-130PM's dead! And he's got the spotting from that, so he's now up to just shy of 4k of spotting. That's going to make massive credits for him. And now he can see most of the enemy cap area. And yes, these tanks are now going to get absolutely hammered. And he could probably get a shot on that WZ-121 GFT, but he just doesn't want to reveal his position because there is another SU-130PM. And if he'd actually revealed himself, he probably would have got hit. Oh! He did fire. Sneaky one. He wasn't spotted. And he gets the kill shot. He was seen that time. Okay. So now he's up to 6.5k of spotting. He's done a fantastic job, but the enemy Arty is trying to harass him. Go back to that WZ-120. He's using the bush mechanic now. Even though the Wizzy's looking at him, the Wizzy won't see him when he shoots. He's just letting his teammates do the damage instead. AMX 1357, he's in the enemy spotting bush. He pulled back. Oh, that's the guy who spotted him, and he fires. Was that him? No, it wasn't him. And that was an Arty round, fired at the spot where he was. The Arty must be fairly close by. He's now got 7.1k of spotting. There's the Arty. He was fairly close. He's got a shot, but he doesn't get the kill. There's the other Arty, the GW. And he dies. Did he get the spotting off that one as well? Well, he spotted another enemy, the Comet. And in fact, actually, he's earned a scout medal now as well. So he spotted at least 9 of the enemy. Doing a great job here. Everyone's closing in on the Comet. It's the last enemy. And he's down, and that's the win. The Renegade taking the kill. Not bad work. Let's have a look at the end of battle stat. It's an ace tanker for the BassmanFromHell and the WZ-131. He also picked up the Holy Trinity. Yes, he's got the Spotter, Patrol, Duty and Scout, which we call the Holy Trinity. If you can get that in conjunction with the ace tanker, you've really done your job as a light tank, because this means you spotted at least 1,000 hit points of damage. Patrol Duty means you've been the only one spotting at least 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged. And Scout meant that you found 9 of the enemy. 3/5 of the enemy team were found by you and allowed your teammates to kill them, or at least do damage to them. His win rate from the game was only 1,000, but don't let that deceive you. He did do a huge amount of spotting, and that's why he's got very high scores, and of course an ace tanker. Let's have a look at team score. Didn't do a huge amount of damage himself, only 476 hit points in total. The high scorer on the game was the UDES, who managed to get 3,930 hit points. He picked up a high caliber and Confederate. Then we've got the 7032, who managed 2,894, and the Renegade 2370. These were the guys who went over the top of the hill. When it came to kills, it was the Renegade. He got the highest amount. He got 3 kills. UDES got 2, so did the 703, the WZ-120, and the SU-130PM. And, well, Bassman did get 1 kill, and it was the SU-130PM, the guy who hit him. So very good for him. But when it came to base XP, just look at that. He beats everyone. Even though he's only got a tiny amount of damage, he beats them all on XP because he was spotting for them. 1,469 base experience points from that game. 943 for the 7032. And the Renegade 890. And the UDES, who was the high caliber scorer, remember, he only got 822. Let's have a look at detail. 6 shots fired, 3 direct hits, 3 penetrations. Damage of 476 hit points, of which 214 were at more than 300 meters. He did receive a hit. It was from that SU-130PM. It did penetrate him and did a huge amount of damage in the process. But he spotted 9 enemy vehicles and allowed his teammates to do damage to them. 2 enemy vehicles damaged, 1 killed, and 8,579 hit points of spotting assist in that game. On the credit side, on the premium count, he earned 67,455 credits, got 22,935 from holiday ops, total 90,390, and after repair and ammunition resupply, he walked away with 85,334 credits from 6 minutes work. He also got 2 bonds, one for getting the patrol duty, one for the scout, and 2,203 XP, times 2 for the first victory, took away 4,407 altogether. So a very satisfactory game in the WZ-131. He's definitely mastered it. This is not the first ace tanker he's had, because there's no scrolls underneath, you only get that the first time. So he's obviously had an ace tanker before, but this is probably the first time that he's actually had the Holy Trinity with it. And, well, that means you are totally mastered this vehicle for spotting. Of course, Win8 doesn't actually record the value of the spot that you're actually doing. So that's always a false reading when it comes to how well you did. In this game, he did excellently. He really did allow his team to get maximum potential out of his spots. So very well done indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thank you for watching.